Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We're back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, getting into day 3 of season 48 of Warships, we're going to go over everything that you guys need to know to get ahead and start progressing. So we hit a bit of a wall today. We're going to talk about that and where we need to go moving forward. Guys, if you haven't already, I do appreciate it if you use that code CHICKEN in the shop. Also, take a second and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate it. It's just a little thing, but it does help me out. So if you like the videos, you want to see them more often, make sure you subscribe. I do appreciate it. So here's where we're at, guys. Here's where we're at. Yeah, kind of up and down since yesterday. We did have to collect in iron in order to get to 4 yards because 3 was just really, really tough. Especially now that everybody has bombardiers and some other stuff. It's getting really nasty out there. So we're going to go over the tech, then the base, then the attack. So here's where we're at. Notice we still haven't needed to backfill for heavies or mines just yet. The thing is, mines aren't going to be as big of a deal. Yes, they are good, and they're very hard for me to go against right now using rifles and Zookas, but bombardiers plus critters equals, mines aren't that, they're not going to be that strong. That's not to say they're still strong right now. They're not bad. I would recommend it if you guys aren't able to go to 4, maybe for another day. Mines might not be a bad pickup. They're fairly cheap. But overall, if we can play the long game, looking at it like a chessboard, we want to just keep moving forward. So the next unlock is going to be bombardiers. Of course, on my next chest coming up, I'm going to be 5 keys shy, which was 2 gold chests, but I only collected, I think I only collected 1 or 2 iron chests this season, so, yeah, I don't know. It's tough to be perfect. So, after that, we have shock bombs, which are going to be sweet, and then we have building health. So, we want to get to bombardiers, and then building health is going to be our next push point, probably. So, also, I did get the second troop damage today. That was really good. So, if you guys have to decide between the DBD and the troop damage, honestly, at this point, I would upgrade the troop damage because I wasn't sold on it at first because I upgraded it to like tick 2 and just having the 1, and it didn't really make a difference for me. But upgrading this one to 3 and this one, even to level 2 on this one, so getting it maxed essentially, if you just have the 1, that made a big difference. I was starting to clear bases I wasn't able to clear before. Combine that with tick 4 critters, and we started to move a little bit. So that kind of helped us maintain gold at least, or try to. But that's the idea. So if you're lagging behind, the takeaway: get to 4, get to bombardiers, get to building health. If you're not there yet, dirty up, get some defenses. Don't get the multi-nodes. I also wouldn't spend time getting brick because we have Kavan just around the corner, right? Kavan is maybe not around the corner, but we have Kavan. So yeah, I don't know if I would go with brick. I don't know. I would say that we have too many better options than to spend 42 keys on brick right now. Tanks, people have been using tanks. I mean, tanks and grenadiers, they're kind of the same. Yeah, they're going to clear the base. If you're totally stuck, it's not a bad unlock. I did actually lose on time a couple times to grenadiers and tanks today, but that's using Zookas, right? And I don't plan on using rifles and Zookas for much longer. 2 more chests and we'll get these guys. So, I mean, tanks and grens, they'll help you in a pinch, but they're not really what we want to be using for a very long time. So, yeah, it just depends. Again, if you're lagging behind and you're struggling, it might not be a bad pickup. But just try it out. So here's the base that we're using at 4 yards. Pretty standard, nothing too crazy. All the engines are back here. And let's take a look at somebody going against us that fizzled. So, yeah, pretty standard 4-engine base. You see some of them, they'll have an engine over here, maybe an engine here. It's basically either that base or, the compact ones at the back here. So the idea with, this guy was actually using tanks. I'm going to put in force peaks, they're going to be slow. The idea with this line is that it just forces the player to use critters or, gunboat energy, or it kills riflemen or something like that. And if nothing else, it's going to take them a little bit longer to get through rather than just being able to blast all the way up at the front. I do kind of like this strategy of using tanks and bombardiers, but I think you got to have shock bombs with this one, or I don't know what happened to his critters, but yeah, without those it gets tough. It's not super easy with bombardiers right now because a lot of the bomber players, they don't have the troop damage too, right? So Having that and the critters should put us at a bit of an advantage, hopefully, by the time we get there. So there's the tech, there's the base. Let's go over the attack. So yeah, if you're still using rifles and Zookas, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. The thing is they're slow, and you need a lot of gunboat energy to use them. That's also what it is. I upgraded the gunboat to tick 3. I feel like that was helpful. It gives us a couple more critters to use, a couple more medkits. Not game-changing by any means. I think, honestly, you're better off saving your tokens for the stat nodes and for whatever your next troop upgrade is going to be. Those are probably the key spots where you want to invest. But for what I was doing today, I was hoping to squeak out a rank 17 push, but just was not in the cards, unfortunately. So we'll see if we can figure something out right now. Maybe get some good matchmaking or something like that. But yeah, okay, let's dive in. All right, so this is very similar to my base, except he has the regular mines. So rifles and Zookas, not very good against the regular mine bases. I'm going to say that up front. We need the bombardiers at this point. Our saving grace is that we do have tick 4 critters. It sucks because we have to use them early on these layouts. So let's just keep kind of drop them in, nice and slow and steady. Wins the chicken. Let's throw another one in there. The problem is, you see, we end up using so much GB on this little trail run here that by the time we get up into the middle, we've got all these machine guns and stuff looking at us, and I got to use another one. We got all these machine guns and stuff looking at us, and it's just we don't have the capacity to deal with them anymore. Maybe I could have waited and just let them die and let the other rifles come in, but I think we're going to have a better chance of doing that as we get up here and our rifles kind of start to trickle in more. So let's use one critter right there on all those shock mines. Okay, now if we could get another critter, I think that would be ideal. We're only 2 buildings away. So let's go, next one we're going to go right on that cannon. So we're going to go right there. And now we should have enough for a couple medkits. It's going to be close. Let's go medkit right there. I think those Zookas are going to be naked. We just want to protect them from any machine guns, any splash damage. That's where we want to throw our medkits. Now, there's a lot of single target stuff left, and we're kind of running out of troops, so I'm not... but you see the difference on the troop damage, right? Like, right there. Look at the difference on that machine gun. So, just falling short. Just by a hair. If we had one bucket of critters, if we had anything left, would have fully cleared them. So, that's unfortunate, but that's where we're at for right now. It's already time to hide. And yeah, we're gonna lose to bombardiers whenever we fizzle. So, yeah, man, it's tough out there for the moment. But those are some things that helped at least just kind of maintain gold, or if you haven't got there yet, that'll probably help you reach gold. We're 4 or 5 keys shy, whatever it was. So, I don't know if we even would have won that one on time or not. So, but yeah, so that's where we're at for day 3. For day 3, guys. So you guys let me know in the comments, how are you making out? What do you think of the season so far? Where are you leaning towards going? I think that 4 building health is going to be pretty crucial to come up to here in the next little bit. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy the video. As always, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next one, guys. Chicken out. Bear.